What's up, y'all? Laney here. Thank you for clicking on this video. And today, man, I'm here to talk about Katie, bro. We need to jump right into this, bro. First recap video I wanted to do. Man, Katie went off tonight, bro. Katie played absolutely amazing, bro. Do or die situation. You always know Katie gonna be there. See, like, for me, going into this game, I had like a little bit of doubt in KD. Like, I didn't think that he could lead a team because like back in 2012, he couldn't do it. I mean, he needs that right hand man. But like this game right here showed that all that shit is not true, bro. Literally put up 49, 17, and 10, bro. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That man is excellent. That man is excellent. The Nets are up 3-2 right now. They're sitting pretty. They gotta end it in Milwaukee. I genuinely think this might go to 7. I have no idea, but it all depends on if Kyrie's gonna play Game 6, which I don't think he's gonna play Game 6. But it all depends on that. KD torched them niggas, bro. Fucking PJ Tucker couldn't guard him. Switch on Pat Connaughton. That's a bucket. I mean, he doesn't miss. That's the thing. He rarely misses. I want to say he shot 69% from the field. That he doesn't miss, bro. That's the thing. He doesn't miss. And KD's always been a reliable guy, man. KD's always been a reliable guy. He's arguably, in my opinion, I think he's the greatest scorer of all time. I mean, you can debate it, whatever you want, but that's just my genuine opinion. I think that KD's the greatest scorer of all time. And I don't really think anything can change that unless you really, really can convince me that someone else can score better on all 3 levels than Kevin Durant, because I can't think of one. I can't think of one personally. But KD had help today. He had a little bit of help today in Jeff Green. Jeff Green dropped 27 points, shot 7 for 8 from the 3. Y'all need to quit playing with Jeff Green. You know, as a Boston Celtics fan, that feels nice to see Jeff Green have a big game like that. And I'm not gonna lie, Joe Harris was pretty bad. Joe Harris played pretty bad. I don't know what his stat line was. So did James Harden. James Harden had a terrible shooting night, but his playmaking and his like facilitating definitely picked up for that. I feel like Jeff Green hit some crazy nice threes that were very, very crucial for the Nets. They needed these buckets. And can we talk about Giannis for a second? Let's talk about Giannis, because that man completely sold the game. He completely sold the whole entire game by losing the ball. He literally, all he had to do was literally keep his hands on the damn ball, bounce that shit one time, because I want to say he had Jeff Green on him, if I'm not mistaken. All he had to do was post up Jeff Green, right the bucket. The bucket was right above him, bro. Could have tied the game up, and that could have changed how this whole entire game went. But Giannis fumbled the bag, bro. He fumbled terribly. Chris Middleton played good. Giannis before he sold the whole game, he had a good ass game. I think I want to say he had 32, 34 points. I can't really think off the top of my head. I wasn't really looking at the box score. But Giannis had a big game. Giannis hit a couple threes too. He hit a couple threes too, and he missed a crucial free throw. He missed a really crucial free throw. That's another thing he sold on. Giannis, man, you gotta get that shit up, bro. But I'm really excited to see where this series is gonna go. I genuinely think that the Nets will win this. They'll probably win in like 7, maybe. I have no idea. It all depends on if the Bucks can win. If the Bucks can win at home. I mean, they haven't had a problem winning at home. They won at home once, but that was when Kyrie and James Harden were out. So now that James Harden's back in the lineup, I think they might have a problem. I think the Bucks might have a problem, and they could lose Game 6, and they could go home in 6. And another thing that I want to say is that I believe that Giannis, if they can't get out of the second round, I genuinely think that Giannis and the Bucks definitely reach their ceiling at this point. All the pieces were around Giannis. They still couldn't get the job done. I mean, there's nothing else you can do. Giannis, in my opinion, probably should have tested free agency maybe. just like, you know, test the waters out a little bit instead of like jumping right on the right on that contract, which is the biggest contract in NBA history for some reason. But I don't think he should have jumped right on that contract before the season even started. I think that was a really bad idea. Financially wise, it wasn't a bad idea. God damn, he has hella money. But I generally think that he should have at least tested the waters a little bit to see what contracts he would have gotten, to see if the Bucks could, like, you know, build a championship contender around him, which they kind of did. I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't enough to beat the Nets team. I mean, no one saw this Nets team coming before James Harden requested that trade. Nobody knew this shit was gonna happen until it fucking happened, which is actually insane. But I feel like if they can't get out, I feel like if the Bucks can get out of the second round, I feel like they reached their ceiling. I don't know what else you can do. You have Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and Giannis, plus shooters around them that can help them in the playoffs. Like right now, I mean, there's nothing else you can really do. I mean, they did beat the team that beat them in the second round in the bubble last year. They swept them actually, but I don't know. There's just really nothing else that they can do. I don't really see anything really happening with them at this point if they lose the second round. I don't know what their future would hold. I mean, if Bucks fans could tell me what Giannis and the Bucks can do to actually defeat this Nets team, what can get them over the hump and get them into the championship contending team that they are. If someone can tell me that, that'll be great. That'd be great because I genuinely have no idea. But yeah, can't wait for Game 6. I might do a recap on tomorrow's games. I have no idea. It depends on how the games go. But because you know some games in the second round have been blowouts. I know it's been like all games are gonna go to 6 besides Phoenix and Nuggets, but like all games have really been blowouts. I don't really like watching blowouts in the playoffs. It's not fun to me. I don't like watching that. Like, I don't know who would like watching that, unless you're like a really like first time basketball watcher. I mean, I'm just gonna say I don't really like watching blowouts and stuff like that. But yeah, depends on if these next 2 games are good tomorrow. See if I can do a reaction or something. But that's all I got today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'm out.